We're live.
Hey.
We're live. Welcome to the Marty, Jerry, and Terry show. Today again, it's just Jerry. Dukes?
You got anything?
I mean, I don't got much.
I don't know. I don't have much to bring to the
I
show
don't got
today.
much. I mean, I watched the Dave Portnoy show yesterday. It was pretty interesting.
It was an interesting angle to look at things.
Yeah, it was. You know, I kind of get both sides. You know, where Dan and Dave come from, and then where Rico comes from. I get both. I understand both. You know, I mean,
I do, and you know what? One thing that I'll give them both their props was Rico. It was interesting that Dave picked that one only clip. Was it the best clip? No, it really wasn't a good clip at all. It's not like I just thought it was like kind of a throwaway clip.
Yeah.
To pick at it.
yeah.
They have a lot of power. They have a lot of followers. They have a lot of influence. But at the same time, they gave great advice to Rico that when I was listening, I was like, I'm going to try to bring this shit for them to bench mob. Like, good
Yeah.
ideas with mascots, with interesting things on college campuses.
Super
But
fans.
Rico didn't really seem like he was intaking the...
I mean,
but he's also pissed off.
Yeah, just super pissed off and just probably just wasn't really receptive to anything. Speaking of not receptive to anything, I had a friend, a good friend of mine, millionaire, messages me yesterday.
David Meltzer?
No, not him. Just a big shot guy. And he's like, "Hey, Jared, do you think Dave would be interested in doing any autographs?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I can ask. What's the deal?" He's like, "Tell him we'll give him $100,000 cash for 1,000 autographs." I'm like, "Oh, Dave's gonna take that in a second. Cash.
Yeah.
He's back off retirement. He's he's gambling again. March Madness." I'm like, "Oh, this is the easiest $100,000 Dave could ever
Go away
make.
money. Yeah.
1,000 autographs. Boom, 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 boom. An hour." I text Dave. "Hey, Dave, are you interested?" The guy said he'll fly out to wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Do 1,000 autographs. He'll give you $100,000 cash. No. Like, okay.
He probably just doesn't want to deal with the time, like 15 minutes.
Dude, no, I think 1,000 autographs. I think it's like an hour to 90 minutes.
I don't know. Would you, if I was filling out 1,000 autographs, this would never happen, but if I was, I think by like autograph, like 30, I'd be just starting to like just.
I think it's also two things. Dave is very, very rich, and $100,000 is probably like $10 to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, probably what's the word?
Deprived?
No. And
use it in a sentence.
I can't.
I'm trying to think of what word are you trying to use here.
Depreciate.
It depreciates over time. Yeah, that's good.
The value of his signature, which I also could understand. But I'll tell you what, if a motherfucker came to me, it's like, Jersey Jerry, 1,000 autographs, $100,000 cash. Fuck.
There's not much I wouldn't do for $100,000 cash. There's much I wouldn't do.
Yeah, it's different when you have that cash, in a Chase account.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you have that.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
But also the thing is, like, also now that I think about it, if it was going to be actual cash and not in a bank account, you go put that into a bank account. I mean, some questions are going to be probably asked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you happen to see our good friend Marty? Our good friend Marty and Dana trying to do the non-stick pan?
Oh,
With
dude.
the
You know
egg?
what? Marty's a shit cook, man. He is. And it's bullshit. I want to say something. Me and him did a burger thing with Chef Greeny.
Okay.
And just because I think I put tomatoes on my fucking burger or some bullshit. My burger tasted so much better than Marty's. It was fucking. That dude is a shit cook. I actually cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I go food shop. Like,
Yeah.
I go food
Stu
shop.
Leonard's, the good shit.
I go food
The
shopping
good fucking
and
shit, yeah.
I don't buy no bullshit. I'm buying
Yeah.
steaks. Like I can make steaks. I can make pasta. Like I'm not like Chef Donnie.
What's your favorite steak?
Ribeye.
Yeah, good call.
And I fucked myself. I had dinner with a few guys the other night, and I got the T-bone. It was great, but it's like that's not my style. Like
No.
I'm a ribeye guy.
No, especially when you go to a good steakhouse. When you go to a good steakhouse,
Yes.
you know it's a really good steakhouse if they got the good ribeye.
And you know what pisses me off? When motherfuckers cut the fat off the steak.
It's the best part. It's by far the best part. That's you know what that is? That's called growing up. Is realizing that the fat is the best part of the steak. You know, you want some steak with it. You don't just want the fat, but it's
my fucking little sister's a fucking bitch when it comes to that. I'm telling you, she's a bitch. This girl will just eat fucking chicken fingers and fries, dude. She's 20-something years old. Like, and all the time, and she's so picky every time we go out to eat. It's like, dude, grow the fuck up. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, mommy and daddy didn't raise us like that. No, really. It's fucking,
no, I agree.
It's fucking bullshit. Because, like, you want to, okay, like, for a birthday, we go, dude, I took them to a beautiful seafood restaurant. Very expensive place. Me, my sister, my mom. I think my girlfriend came or whatever. And then, you know, we go and it's like, you know, I'm ordering all the good shit. Fried lobster, fucking oysters.
Like kings.
Yeah, eating good. And she orders linguine and clams, whatever. And then I tasted it. It wasn't even close to spicy. She's like, oh, they put too much red pepper. I'm like, dude, it's not even fucking spicy, bro. Like, this linguine and clams is fucking $40-something, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is delicious, you know? No, it's too spicy. I don't want it.
So she's a picky eater in the family.
The worst, bro.
I think I might have said this on the show the other day. But when I was younger, I was the picky eater in the family. You know, just like I don't eat tomatoes. I don't eat tomatoes because of Tom Brady. It's a weird thing that I have.
All right.
He's done too much for my life. He said no tomatoes. Tomatoes out of my diet. But for the most part, I'm a pretty picky eater. Nowadays, I can't find something I don't fucking like to eat.
Oh, me too.
It's fucking impossible.
Dude,
I like everything.
I just went to a Portuguese restaurant a couple weeks ago. I ordered frog legs. Like, I'll eat anything, bro. You ever have frog legs?
Frog legs are phenomenal. You know what they taste like? They're like really good chicken.
Yeah,
really good chicken. And like you hear frogs, and you're like, oh, like I don't know.
Yeah,
but
the legs.
The first time I got it actually was in Colorado at this random dive bar. I was like, oh yeah, I've never seen frog legs on the menu. I'll get frog legs. Yeah. Tried them. They were awful. They were because I got to this dive bar. When you go somewhere good and you have them, they are fucking great.
Picture it like this: a frog, right? The legs. Them things are so tender because they're always fucking moving. You know what I mean? They're always up and down.
Great call.
They're so tender. It's such a tender part of the fucking meat. You know?
Yeah. What's the weirdest food what's the weirdest food that I guess you like?
Food?
Yeah, or just like a weird
food snack.
Venison, like.
I like deer meat, but deer meat's fucked up. Like you can only cook that shit so quick. Like if you overcook that, it's like rubber. You have to cook it like a minute on each side.
I've never had venison. I want
dude,
to.
It's very like. Okay, here's a funny story. Fucking one of my buddies at work, fucking Russo. He in the union. He's like 6'8", big fucking country boy, fucking filthy pig. Just he's a hunter. He's gross. He dips all day. This motherfucker goes hunting. Brings me back deer meat. Now, I've never had deer meat before, so I'm like, fuck. He's like, oh, I can't wait for you to try it. It's amazing, or whatever. Nice fucking size, too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking it's like a steak. I don't fucking know. Frying it on each side, like 7-8 minutes on each side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a tire. I can't even cut. I call him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I can't even get through it with a fucking good knife.
You picked this up at the Michelin store?
He's like, how long did you cook it? I'm like, 7-8 minutes on each side. He's like, dude, nah, deer meat's not like that. You only can, like, cook it quick. It cooks quick, you know what I mean?
Oh, I actually just saw a TikTok about that.
It's so lean, that's why.
Yes, and it looks, like, rare almost when you cook it, right?
There's no fat on you know what I mean? There's no fat.
Do you like escargot?
I've never had it.
Have you had escargot?
I feel like I have.
I had it for the first time a couple months ago, maybe. It's phenomenal. You hear that, you think snail, and you're like, this is gonna be disgusting, but like the oil and all the shit that they put into it. I mean, if you see it on a menu, when next time you go to like a French restaurant or something, highly recommend with the bread and everything.
You know, the thing is, I don't do the French restaurants like I know they're one of the best chefs in the world, French cuisine, but like. Dude, I ain't beat to fucking get plates like this. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of pictures. French dishes, they're like fucking like. How do you even, you know?
Even some of the fucking Italian restaurants in the city nowadays. I just moved, and all the restaurants around me, like, you know, it's like $25 for a pasta plate. And, you know, I don't like to. Sometimes I just don't have time to cook or get home late, so I'll do like DoorDash and I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And the pasta comes or something. It's the smallest fucking plate in America. Yeah, I'm like, is this for the Smurfs? Like, what are we eating for?
I gotta also talk to Erica about, you know, the Uber Eats. You know, I've been here I think 5 months now.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting, so maybe I can talk to one of the people and see like,
Retrogate?
hey, yeah, can you just put it on? Like, because we get the money every month. Can you like make it 5 months? So that's fucking gonna be like $400-500 in Uber Eats.
Can we keep this? Can we keep? This is just us talking, right? Just us.
Yeah.
Hey. I got kicked off Uber, so I can't use the Uber Eats.
Why'd you get kicked off?
It's during COVID, you know, like I'm sure like freshman year of college, like girl in the car puking, you know, and then like it just starts adding up. And then I remember last year.
Uber Eats?
No, so Uber, the last straw, it was like put on a mask to prove that you have a mask. And my buddy, I was like, "Can I borrow it?" He's like, "I gotta go on my Uber too." So I used his mask, took the picture.
Oh, because they make you take the picture sometimes.
And then I walked into the Uber with no mask. I was booted the next day.
Wow. But you got the ride home.
I got the ride home.
But he probably put a comment.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. And I had too many strikes.
is the mask lifted now?
Yeah, dude. I know. Does New Jersey Transit have off peak, on peak?
I don't pay attention really. I don't watch really news. Like
No.
Well,
Off peak is like when it's not rush hour, it's like a little bit cheaper, and when it's on peak, it's a little bit more expensive for the train.
Oh, the Uber?
No, for New Jersey Transit.
No, I think it's
just
the
one
same.
price.
I'm pretty sure.
The
it's
Long
same.
Island Railroad has off peak, on peak, and I know today it's going
really?
back to off peak and on peak, which it hasn't been since before
so
COVID.
it's well, you don't live.
I go home a decent bit.
But when
though.
you come back, how much does it cost you?
It's the difference between like $9.25 and like $10.50.
Okay.
So it's not really anything for working guys like us. No.
So do you know when they're going to be coming back?
I think the mask mandates. Is it?
No. When Marty and Rico.
Sorry. So Marty's back tomorrow.
Okay.
We might be seeing our friend Rico later on today. I think that
Well,
Bench Mob has a big interview today.
Yeah, aren't they're doing a TV show now?
They're doing a TV show released tonight at 7 p.m. on Sling. Give it a shout out. I know Big Cat's going to be on tonight. Should be a good show. But college have you been watching any college ball? You getting ready?
Yeah. Getting ready.
Do you have any teams that you're going to be?
I mean, I love Duke.
Really?
I love Duke. I'm a big Duke fan.
Really?
I mean, this is how I work with college basketball. Like, I can't say I'm a college basketball super fan because I'm not. You know, I fell in love with fucking J.J. Redick. You know what I mean? I fell in love with guys like Kyle Singler and shit. Like, so like I always root for Duke. Am I gonna cry if they don't win a championship? I don't give a fuck that much.
Yeah.
But I'll root for Duke.
Yeah.
You know, another team I'll root for too is like St. John's.
Yeah, I like St. John's.
You know, I'll root for them. I like to see them do good.
Seton Hall?
Seton Hall, yeah. You know, I'll root for them. Rutgers, you know what I mean? I'll root for teams like that. But like, you know, I can care less if fucking.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to get. Put a little money on a Thursday, Friday, get out of work.
So like I said, I don't really bet college basketball until the tournament.
That's fine.
I don't bet hockey. I don't bet college basketball until the tournament, and I don't bet college football until it's the playoffs.
Really?
I hate college football. Actually.
Really?
I hate it.
I'm kind of getting there. This past year kind of turned me off. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I like to be focused on one thing. So when it's college basketball season, I'm only betting college basketball. Then I'll get to like the NBA playoffs, you know, and I'll start like getting into the lines. But I like to be NFL, you know, some college football.
Yeah, NFL is the biggest thing I do is NFL. Like I'll bet on almost every fucking.
That's like me with college basketball. It's like I have 5 plays a day at least.
Yeah.
I love college ball.
Yeah, I think NFL is just, for me, I feel like it's just kind of like the easiest in a way.
Like, that's how I feel, too.
It seems like, honestly, the last, like, 4 or 5 years since I've been gambling, like, I'm a gambler, like, it's weird, like, I'll put a good amount on games. Like, I won't do $50 parlays and shit.
Yeah.
I'll do, you know, big bets, but I'll pick my spots, you know, and it seems like the last couple of years, I always end up positive.
Yeah, you always know how to pick your spots. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like I always do pretty good, and I do some crazy parlays. Like the Super Bowl made up for everything.
I mean, that story is phenomenal.
Like,
I don't even know if you said it on the air, but the day it was like the Wednesday before the Super Bowl, Jerry came in.
17 grand I made in Super Bowl.
No, remember you bet the NBA or college basketball for the first time like all season, which you never did.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in, he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna bet on the Super Bowl.
And
like,
then I bet.
you know, I just gotta I don't know. And then he's like, I'm kind of just gotta figure my shit out. And then all of a sudden, he hits the biggest fucking parlay out of anybody at Barstool.
Yeah, I had 2 huge parlays that I hit, and then I fucking hit Matt Stafford to throw a pick.
I mean, I tailed you on first.
OBJ, yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, I like betting NFL. So that's pretty much, you know, Marty. Well, that's pretty much Jerry. You know, hopefully, you know, these guys will be back. Good luck to those guys tonight that are doing their interview. And
Marty's traveling, so he has an excuse, but he'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, those guys will be back tomorrow. You guys probably like the show a lot better with all of us, but you know, we're doing the best we can We're really trying, and I'm gonna keep trying. Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks, guys.